Our world holds many hidden wonders, and one of them lies deep within the vast Sahara Desert. The Eye of the Sahara, also called the Richat Structure. This incredible geological formation has intrigued explorers, scientists, and conspiracy theorists for ages. With its circular shape spanning almost 50 kilometers, it has sparked various theories, including the idea that it might be a remnant of a lost ancient city. The connections between the Richat Structure and Atlantis. A mesmerizing connection between Plato's legendary Atlantis and the awe-inspiring Eye of the Sahara, a remarkable structure tucked away in the captivating and remote region of northwest Africa, has recently emerged. The sheer number of astonishing resemblance between these two phenomena is truly mind-boggling. We're not just talking about a few vague similarities here, but rather a staggering array of over a dozen striking parallels that simply cannot be overlooked. Of course, there will always be skeptics who argue that the Richat structure could not possibly be Atlantis. But before dismissing this notion, brace yourself for some truly mind-blowing new revelations that are about to revolutionize the entire debate. Believe me, it's going to leave you astounded. However, let's take a step back and delve into the origins of the Atlantis legend. Its roots can be traced all the way back to ancient Egypt, where the wise Greek lawmaker Solon documented this incredible tale approximately 2,600 years ago. Then, fast forward to Plato, who immortalized the story for the world throughout his renowned dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, approximately 2,400 years ago. Without Plato's invaluable contributions, we may have missed out on Atlantis altogether. Plato's account of Atlantis. Plato, a famous philosopher, described a marvelous city called Atlantis in great detail. It consisted of concentric circles made up of 3 rings of water and 3 rings of land, carefully crafted like a lathe. What's astonishing is that this description matches something we can find on Earth today. Believe it or not, by using the internet and Google Earth, anyone can discover a stunning site called the Eye of the Sahara or the Eye of Africa. However, it's puzzling that many people have never seen this breathtaking spectacle. It's elusive and challenging to find a picture online that captures its immense size. This enigma can only be seen from space, where it reveals itself as a massive structure spanning an impressive 24 kilometers. It serves as a navigational landmark for astronauts in space. It held secrets hidden in plain sight for thousands of years until it was finally discovered during a space mission in 1965. Now, let me tell you, from the ground, this remarkable formation remains a mysterious puzzle. But when viewed from space, the mystery unravels, and the reason behind its names, the Eye of Africa and the Eye of the Sahara, becomes clear. Surprisingly, it bears a striking resemblance to the Eye of Horus, an ancient Egyptian symbol. Scientists, however, are still puzzled about its origin. While they speculate that it may have been formed by a meteor impact, a closer examination reveals no typical signs of such an event. They are amazed by its uniqueness and acknowledge that nothing similar to this wonder has ever been seen elsewhere on our planet. The Eye of the Sahara conceals its beginnings, leaving us longing for answers. But hold on tight, because more mind-blowing facts are yet to be revealed. Let's convert Plato's measurements into something astonishing. He mentioned that Atlantis had a diameter of 127 stadia. Now each stadia is approximately 607 feet. Brace yourselves for the shock. When we multiply 127 by 607, the result is an astounding 77,089 feet, equivalent to a mind-boggling 23.49 kilometers. It's not an exact match, but the proximity is simply astonishing. Could this be a coincidence, or does it suggest a deep connection between the lost city and the Eye of the Sahara? And that's not all, folks. Plato's account also describes majestic mountains to the north of the city and a southern opening leading to the sea. Astonishingly, when we examine the Richat structure in the same region, we observe a striking similarity. Admittedly, the presence of a sea during the time of Atlantis is uncertain, but we must remember that our world looked very different 10,000 years ago. Interestingly, satellite images of the entire Mauritania region, reveal numerous stripes across the land, as if shaped by an ancient catastrophic force. It appears as though a massive wave once devastated this land, supporting our exploration. To our ancestors, it would have seemed as if the sky had fallen and the earth itself shook. And here's a revelation that will leave you amazed. Few people know that the sands of the Sahara Desert were once part of the sea. Plato's description of Atlantis mentions a city built with rocks of red, black, and white colors. Remarkably, the area surrounding the Eye of the Sahara has an abundance of rocks that match this description. While the rocks themselves may not hold significant meaning, they serve as intriguing puzzle pieces that align with Plato's words. According to Plato, the powerful king of Atlantis was none other than Atlas, the eldest son of Poseidon. Yes, that Poseidon from Greek mythology, who had 10 children ruling over 10 kingdoms to form the grand empire of Atlantis. Remember the name Atlas. It will become important later on. The tale of Poseidon. But let us not forget the captivating allure of the Atlanteans themselves. In the eyes of ancient societies, they were considered godlike beings. The story of Poseidon, the god ruling over the sea, sparks our imagination. Enchanted by a mortal woman named Plato, he became the father of 10 sons who would later govern Atlantis. With deep affection, Poseidon transformed the city into his own majestic realm, granting it extraordinary gifts, a profound connection with marine creatures, and the ability to command the tides. Yet, could it be that Poseidon and his kin were not truly divine, but rather an exceptionally advanced civilization? Just envision the awe and wonder that would ensue if we could journey back in time to an era untouched by our modern advancements, armed with our smartphones and gadgets. We would appear as sorcerers, as gods to those who had no knowledge of electronics, microchips, or electricity. The impact would be nothing short of extraordinary. The Berber People. The Berber People, who were once referred to as the Maori, inhabit northwest Africa. Their ancestral land encompasses the regions that are now acknowledged as Numidia, Morocco, Western Algeria, and Mauritania. It is intriguing to note that Mauritania derives its name from the Maori people themselves. Herodotus Ancient Map. Herodotus, an ancient Greek legend hailed as the father of history, lived approximately 2,500 years ago. This was a considerable period, about 75 years after the time of Solon and well before Plato wrote about Atlantis. What makes Herodotus fascinating is his creation of an incredibly precise map of the known world around 450 BC. Astonishingly, on this map, Atlantis is clearly indicated in northwest Africa, just south of the Pillars of Hercules, now known as the Strait of Gibraltar. This discovery is truly momentous. But that's not all. Let's delve deeper into the matter. If we examine the Atlas Mountains in the same region, we'll be astounded to find that they were named after none other than Atlas, the first king of Mauritania. It's as if everything is falling into place, forming a connection between Atlantis, the Berber people, and the remarkable Richat Structure. A closer look at the Richat Structure. Now, let's take a closer look at the Richat Structure itself. It consists of concentric circles, just as Plato described. What's more, it matches Atlantis' size perfectly, measuring a staggering 23.5 kilometers or 14.5 miles across, according to today's measurements. And here's the fascinating part. It even features 3 concentric circles of water surrounded by 2 circles of land, mirroring Plato's account. It's an astonishing resemblance. But there's more to discover. The Richat Structure is surrounded by mountains to the north and rivers that flow through them, creating a breathtaking landscape. The nearby Adra highlands have steep sides that drop dramatically, resembling the slopes mentioned by Plato. And here's the remarkable part. The central island within the Richat Structure contains fresh spring water, just as Plato described. Archaeologists have unearthed artifacts like pottery shards and arrowheads in the area, offering tantalizing evidence of a lost civilization. And guess what? Cave paintings near the Richat structure depict elephants, just like the elephants mentioned abundantly in Plato's account. It's like witnessing a living, breathing tale of Atlantis unfolding right before our eyes. Now, some may argue that the Richat structure's current elevation above sea level disqualifies it as Atlantis. But hear me out. Over vast periods, geological processes can cause significant land movements. Scientists even suggest that the Richat structure itself might have experienced multiple upheavals and collapses, resembling the catastrophic event that caused Atlantis to sink. It's a geological roller coaster. But don't just take my word for it. Local inhabitants in Mauritania claim to have discovered fish skeletons after rainstorms at the Richat. And if that's not enough, there's even more to explore. Some keen-eyed individuals have scoured Google Earth and stumbled upon enigmatic structures near the Richat, capturing satellite images that make you question everything. What are these structures? Who built them? Are they modern-day creations or remnants of an ancient civilization? The Richat structure offers a remarkable chance, a call to unravel the mysteries of a lost civilization and gain insights into how our planet works. Let's grab this opportunity and embrace it fully as we seek to expand our knowledge of Earth's geological past. We shouldn't hesitate to ask new questions and push the boundaries of what we already know. While Atlantis will forever remain a puzzle, its legendary story continues to captivate and enchant us. What are your thoughts on these astonishing discoveries, my fellow adventurers? Remember that our world is filled with intricacies beyond our initial perception. Let's not be satisfied with what we think we already understand. Instead, let's venture forth with curiosity, continuously exploring and questioning. Together, we will unearth the extraordinary secrets that lie hidden beneath the surface. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Remember to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and share the video.